Hey everybody, alright, it's time for me to do another unboxing. This box looks kind of small, so sometimes when the boxes are a little bit smaller, it's harder to pull the shoe box out, you gotta, so one of the cool tricks, I like to flip it upside down. You flip it upside down, cut this box open, then you just flip it up this way. Boom. There we have it. It is a pink Nike SB box. It is a Nike SB Dunk Low Pro OG QS. Size 10.5. And let's see what we got here. Remove that. Sip. That is the Panda Pigeon Dunk. A beautiful shoe right here. This is the shoe I think that really started the panda craze. But people don't think about this one because it came from 2018, and those new pandas, the regular pandas that aren't dunks like this, came out in 2021, and the high was in 2022, and they got all kinds of other ones. You got those Panda Disrupts, you got the woman's vintage panda, there's the red swoosh panda, there's that gray Volt Panda, all that stuff. Gray Volt Panda is one of those kind of closer to this because you got the Volt green on the back, but it's more of like a gray and white. So let's get to the shoes. Come with extra, the green lace. I'm gonna put the green laces in because that's gonna look sick with the little hints of green on this right here. And these white laces, probably throw in my black gums and just keep the white laces on all those white gums. But yeah, this is a Panda Pigeon SB Dunk. Now, you don't know if some of you guys don't know what that is on the bottom there. That's like some newspaper clippings. So Jeff Staple has this company called Staple, and he had a collaboration with Dunks in 2005, and he made this pigeon color. It was gray and white like a pigeon, and the bottom was like the pigeon claw color, like that dark pink color. And those released and caused like a riot. I mean, literally there was people waiting for days camping out, but once the day hit, there was like people hiding in the cuts with bats and knives and things because they wanted to rob the people that were supposed to get this. But the cops showed up, they broke it all up. So when the smoke cleared, there was guns and not guns, knives, weapons, all kinds of stuff that was left all over the floor. And thankfully nobody got hurt, nobody got robbed for the shoes. But yeah, they only had like 20 pairs of those at that store, but they had them at other stores too. I think there was a total of 200 and something of the original pigeon Dunk Staple Pigeon, and so those go for like 40 grand now. But and then there was they made another pigeon Dunk that's I think that one is I'm trying to remember what that one was now. Oh, it's all black so it's the black pigeon, all black with that same pink bottom. So this shoe wasn't supposed to happen. This shoe was a sample. Jeff Staple never even seen this sample. Someone in the factory just made a black and white panda. Literally, they made this shoe. And when Jeff Staple was digging through, taking pictures of some of the little samples that he had, he ran across this. It didn't have the clear bottom, didn't have the green on it. It was just a black and white panda. And so he took a picture of it. It went on Instagram, and people went nuts for it. People went nuts. And Nike called Jeff Staple and said, "Hey, Nike's in an uproar. That picture of the black and white dunk that you posted." And he's like, "Oh, what did I do?" And so they said, no, I want you to take it down because we're gonna do something with that." So Jeff Staple takes it down. More of a frenzy. People are like, "Oh shoot, what happened?" He took that post down. So these were what came out of it. But that original one, he didn't even know who actually made that. Somebody at the factory did. And so the original one, he said was like 90% done, but he wanted to add some things, So Jeff Staples is a Chinese American. So the panda, this was his idea. The panda. This is like the original panda. There was a couple other UNO pandas that came out in 2008. There was a high, but it was actually had like fuzz on it, and it wasn't as popular. They're expensive now, but and then there was a kids grade school low in 2015. Again, not that popular, but this is what really set off the panda craze right here, is this shoe right here. And so the gray represents New York City. You know, the gray, the buildings, the gray, the white swoosh represents, you know, the panda. The whole silhouette is basically the panda. The green represents the bamboo. If you look inside here, there's pictures of bamboo and stuff. Like so this is like the original panda. These newspaper clippings are the clippings of the riot that were in 2005, you know, in front of his store. So that's kind of cool how they incorporated that, the ice bottom. Those are the things that Jeff Staple incorporated, was that and the green, you know, to represent the bamboo and his culture. So the pigeon represents New York City, being a New Yorker of Chinese descent, and then the panda. So that was Jeff Staples' dream for this shoe. So yeah, that's it right there. This is one of the grails of mine. When I first seen this shoe, I was like, holy, that's like the best looking pigeon, you know, staple pigeon shoe, and I fell in love with it. I knew I was going to get it in my collection. Just had to get the funds. You know, it's kind of an expensive shoe. So you know, it's you know, from 2018, but the prices on these kind of jumped quite a bit, skyrocketed. So some of the cool things is, you know, the original one had the word sample inside here. Well, he took that sample and he crossed out the he put a what's he got here, he crossed out the M, so it's, and then he added a T, so it says staple instead of sample right there. You know, it says not for resale. He's got that on both of the shoes right there, so that's kind of cool. You know, he added a little bit to the story, you know, about, you know, finding that shoe. You know, it wasn't never submitted to Nike before. Some people say, oh yeah, it was a rejected sample. No, it was like the sample that someone just made. You know, there was a bunch of samples that made that Nike rejected, but that one was one that Jeff Staple didn't even know existed. It was kind of cool that he was just digging through all the, you know, the boxes of junk he had and pulled it out, and he's like, oh, that's kind of cool. And he took a picture, posted to his Instagram, and the rest is history. We got panda craze, pandemonium. So yeah, this is it right here. Of course, I always like to take out the inside here. Check that out. Got the bamboo all over. You got the kind of memory foam, and you got your little air unit right there. Of course, I like to hit it with the black light and look for any mess ups or any of the stamps, factory stamps and stuff like that, you know, because we're buying these things for resale. They're not on the shelves no more. If you're going to get one of these, you're going to get it from, you know, for a resale. Always, yeah, look at that box right there, make sure there's no factory stamps up under. Sometimes they hide them under the tag right there and you can see them. But yeah, look at that. Retail was $100 back in, which was like $10 more than normal. I think they were normally like $90 for 2018 SB Panda. Yeah, that was $10 more of a shoot. I wish I got these for $100. Got them for way more than that. But yeah, that outsole is like one of my favorite things. That is sick. Even like from the side, it just looks amazing right there. Yeah, so there you go right there. I'm not a big fan of the other pandas. I can appreciate them because they're lightweight, because they're a basketball shoe. The materials are thinner because it's a basketball shoe. It's meant for flight, you know, Jordan kind of stuff, but dunk. This is thicker with that rolled edge right here that you don't get on the regular dunks. The padded tongue, all those little extra padding in here. This right here, this is like the only panda that I've been wanting. That is right there, the Panda Pigeon staple collaboration with Nike SB. All right, into my unboxing. I'm out.